Hello friends! It's been over 6 months since I moved into my Lennar home, and I want to share with you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So let's jump right into the good. Buying new construction in phase 1 was the best decision that I've ever made. I'm being serious. Here's why. They had priced it lower when we were looking, and not even 6 months after we put our deposit down, that the very last home here in this development sold for $100,000 more. That's $100,000 in 6 months increase. Luckily, there was no competition for us when we were looking last summer. We had a plethora of floor plans to choose from. We had 6 different floor plans and 4 different phases that we could pick from. But our neighbors, they said it was like a bloodbath for them, you know? It was highly competitive and there was a long wait list. Buying in the beginning is always better than buying toward the end of a development. Price per square feet. Let's talk numbers. Our home was under $800 per square foot. And then barely a year later, other similar homes in this neighborhood are selling for over $1,000 per square foot. I mean, it's just insane. Holy crap, right? I mean, I feel like we scored the real estate deal of the post-COVID lifetime, you know? Like, who would have thought that moving to San Diego on the cusp of remote work from home was a good idea? Oh wait, we did. Instant home equity. Yay! Okay, so the other good thing that I really like about my home is I like my house. You know, like, I'm happy with the model that I chose. I'm happy with the floor plan. I like that since it's a new construction, I really won't have to worry about replacing a lot of things for a while, like the windows, the appliances, you know, etc. Like, these things are still under warranty. And overall, it just feels luxurious comparison to living in an older home. So here's the bad. We didn't get a lot of options to customize. And for me, that was not really fun because I love to design. Lennar, they love to say no. Whatever you ask, can we do this? Can we do that? Can we have this upgrade? They will just flat out say, no, we do not. Overall, I'm really happy with a lot of the design choices that they have made for us. But there are some things that they just went cheap with, and now I have to redo my bathroom. Unfortunately, we didn't get as many upgrade options. If we had gone with a more boutique builders like Shea Homes, you know, we could have had the option to have a higher end level 5 finish for our walls, and our wall could look like a smooth, like, baby bottom. You know, it could be really, really smooth and really, really luxurious. But instead, what we have, it's okay, but it's just kind of rough and bumpy. It was kind of a bummer that we couldn't choose our appliances, our fencing materials, or landscaping. Oh God, our landscaping was atrocious. Like, oh, our courtyard was a terrible mulch garden that had a like moldy fungus overgrowth problem that they weren't willing to fix. Like, they always have tons of excuses when you try to get them to fix something that is under their warranty. I had to end up paying out of pocket and just redoing my landscaping myself, like DIY. I put AstroTurf in. Here, take a look. Isn't it so much better than the plans and steps that go to nowhere? Like, take a look. What were you thinking, Lennar? Like, right? So here's the deal. Since they are a publicly traded company, their motive is to buy and build at a large scale. So they try to keep their expenses, their costs low, so that all of the profit goes to their shareholders, which is great if you are a shareholder, like I am. I'm a shareholder. I own some, you know, Lennar stocks, and they have performed really well. But as a homeowner, an end user, my experience was very disappointing with them. Chasing down someone to fix our problems has been a nightmare. This has got to be the ugliest thing about this process. since they are reputable, I was expecting the home to be in more pristine condition than it was. Turned out they had rushed the construction process and cut a bunch of corners. This was a great starter home for me, and I'm grateful that I have this experience. And it's very much like pressing the easy button, like boop. Especially if you compare it to my other home. Like, I have a 70-year-old cabin in the mountain, and it's a major, major fixer. That said, Lennar did find a killer location, but then again, they have the means to operate on a large scale. Overall, I find their sales team to be much better than their post-customer service team. And if I could give them one recommendation, it would be to either hire a competent contractor in the beginning that knows exactly what they're doing, follow a good timeline, and minimize hiccups along the way. Or just have an effective and highly responsive customer service team that can handle fixing all of these problems, had it just be done the proper way in the beginning. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you got a lot out of my experience. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below and I will try to answer them. Alrighty, well, see you soon.